Tom here, and today I am going to be playing Wrecking Crew. In this game, you destroy stuff with a hammer. And that's the game. There's a little door here. You can open it with the hammer, and then that enemy is going to be trapped in the background. The door closes after a little bit, and now there's no way the enemy can get out. If I hit this bomb, that will open the door again, so I don't want to do that. These letters are popping up when I destroy the blocks. I wonder what we could be spelling. Obviously we're spelling Mario. Don't need a very big brain to say that. If you spell it, you get an extra life. But if you uncover one of the letters out of order, the letters stop showing up. So you do have to know where they are or get really lucky. I'm not planning to get all of the extra lives in this game, but I can get a good deal. In phase 2 here, you can just drop down to the side, use that bomb to destroy both ladders at once. I think you get a few extra points that way. And that's all there is to level 2. Phase 3, be a little bit careful. If you fall down, there's no way back up. So, look before you leap. Right? If you walk off the edge to the left here, the level is unbeatable. Fortunately, if you do fail, or game over, or whatever, there's a level select on the main screen. So you can get right back to where you were. So that's really nice. You won't keep your upgrades, which we will be getting an upgrade later. But yeah, you can just jump right back into whatever level you want. In this level, I'm going to have to count a little bit. So, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so, what the hell just happened? Oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, this is going to be interesting. What happened was, some phases have bonus bombs. If the third bomb you destroy is a bonus bomb, you get a bonus. And that's dependent on the level number and the hammer swing you use to destroy that third bomb. So if you do it on the 5th swing, in this phase, you get a golden hammer. Which, as you can see, this is way faster. Oh my god, don't kill me. Ah! Yeah, it's way faster. You can destroy blocks in one hit. If you die, you lose it. So, don't die. But yeah, it's a great upgrade. The other bonuses just give you points. So, why would you want that? I guess points are kind of shiny, but you can get points with the golden hammer. That gives you points too. So get the golden hammer. Okay, phase 5 is simple as long as you start from the right and go left, or start from the left and go right. If you start in the middle, you're going to get surrounded by enemies and die. You have a new mechanic in phase 6. You'll notice there's a barrel up there supported by this beam. So what you can do is drop the enemy under there. That's really convenient. This level also has an extra life, so I'm going to be a little bit particular about the order in which I destroy stuff. Alright, there's the A. Fireball. And there's the O. You can't really see it. It's under that last door I destroyed. But yeah, I got the level. Phase 7 introduces Spike. According to the lore, Spike is Mario's boss. He does not like Mario, and is trying to make him look bad. Which, is a rather interesting decision for a manager or business owner to make. You would think he would want his employee to do well, to make the company more money, but I don't know. I didn't write the plot. He does get super annoying. You didn't see it in that level, but oh man, he can cause problems. He can definitely make levels unbeatable. He can knock you down. He can destroy the ladders you're on. And, sometimes the ladders are like what you need to use to get to the next place, and if the ladder's gone, there's nothing you can do. These enemies here are called Pineapple Men. They are entirely predictable, so I am totally comfortable standing right next to them like that, because I know where they are going to go. Make sure you destroy the top ladder before you destroy the bottom one, otherwise you can't get back up. Yes, I have made that mistake because I am quite dumb. I talked through the past bonus phase, but it's just get the coin before spike. With the golden hammer, this is really easy. I don't know if there's any strategy here. If there is, please let me know. I hear it will never be on either of the end blocks, which is why I skipped them. I don't know how true that is, but that is what I've heard. It's worked for me so far. Phase 9 is where things started to get a little bit difficult. It's easy to get surrounded by enemies with nowhere to go. So what I'm going to do is lure them just a little bit. Alright. Then I can hop down to the other side and use the bomb to get out from in between them up there. And that's the level. Once you know where to go, it's usually pretty straightforward. Of course, I've only played through Phase 15. Maybe that's no longer true in, late game. But, so far, you find a way to beat the level, and it's really satisfying. Phase 10 is going to be a little bit slow because there is both a bonus bomb and an extra life I want to show you how to get. So I'm going to shut up and count. That was 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's the golden hammer. It doesn't do anything if you already have it except for the more points, but if you lost one or didn't get the first one, there you go. You'll notice those enemies are trapped down there where they can never bother us. That's really convenient that there's the O for the extra life. And that's Phase 10. Okay, Phase 11 is where I think the difficulty starts ramping up again. You have to finagle your way around this enemy up here, but first, make sure you get all these top doors before you drop down. I have made that mistake several times because I suck at this game. And then I want to lure him over here a little bit, otherwise he'll climb that ladder to the right and slow us down even more. So you want to lure him up here so you can destroy the ladder and get to the other side. You can knock him off the ladder down to the bottom floor. I don't like to do that because then, when I drop down to the bottom, I don't know if I'm going to land on him or not. So I like him up there where I can see it. Then we're going to destroy this side while he's doing his thing. I could lure him to the top, but I think I'll just risk it and go over here. Oh. Okay. I should have room here, especially with the golden hammer. If you don't have the golden hammer, you're probably going to have to do back and forth and backtracking, but fortunately, I can destroy things very quickly here. Alright, so he's up there. I can destroy the last 2 ladders. There's Phase 11. Phase 12, Spike can hurt you very quickly here, so we are going to do our best to hurt him first. There we go, we've knocked him down. And once he's down there, even if he knocks you down again, he can't render the level unbeatable. So he can still be annoying, but, he's not going to hurt you down there. Alright, so that's one less enemy to worry about. Then you just climb down the sides, watch out for the fireball. I have run into those things, cross to the other side, it's annoying. Here you have to destroy these in a particular pattern. Whenever I try to explain it, I get lost and die to a fireball. So, I'm just going to do it. And you can pause the video and figure out what I'm doing if you're curious. But you do have to do it in that particular order. Otherwise, you will get stuck or there will be a ladder you can't destroy. Right, so here I can go back and destroy the ladder I used to cross to the other side, which is kind of the goal there. But bonus stage 3. Riveting. Sometimes it's the first block you destroy, and you get like an extra 10,000 points, which is, points don't mean anything, but I'll take them. Okay, phase 13, we've got it's a lot easier if you can manipulate the enemies again. Those guys are called lynches. There's in 2 different colors. The purple ones are a little bit faster, a little bit smarter. So I'm trying to lure him so he comes up here just in front of the red one. And then we don't have to worry about him ever again. When you're destroying these blocks, stay on this side. You don't want to get trapped between a fireball and an enemy. The fireballs tend to spawn on the opposite side. Yep, like that. That's alright, I'll climb back up and take care of that guy later. And by later, I mean like right now. And then all that's left is a bit of cleanup. Okay, phase 14. The strategy I'm going to use here only works with the golden hammer. With the regular hammer, you cannot hurt enemies. So I'm going to wait for them to just get on the tile of the ladder I'm standing on and just knock them down to the bottom. And once they're down there, they will never bother us again. Sometimes I get the timing wrong for this pineapple man, but I'm going to try to get him as he gets onto this ladder. There we go. And there's only one more enemy to deal with, so let's lure him over here. Sometimes I get this wrong too, but... Oh yeah, I was too slow there, so that's fine. We'll just lure him over this way. I've never been able to destroy an enemy from the left, so I'm going to go the route that I know works for me. I'm not saying you can't destroy it from the left, I'm saying that I can't destroy it from the left. I guess I'm not destroying them, I'm just knocking them down to where they can't bother me again. And once they're all down there, this level is really pretty boring. Like, you have to just not be paying attention to fail at this point. But it's possible. It's 5 minutes to my bedtime right now. I've been very active today, so I'm pretty physically exhausted. It's entirely possible I do something stupid. But hopefully not. There we go. Phase 15. This is the last one for today. There's a very particular movement I am doing here. Hopefully I do it right. Okay, so let me pause to explain what's going to happen here. Spike is just on the ladder here. If he shares space with you and a door, he's going to destroy the door and knock you down. That's kind of survivable, but if he's sharing space with you and a beam, destroying the beam sort of breaks the symmetry, and then you can't just destroy the rest of the level in one go. Also, if you get knocked to the bottom, it's really easy to get surrounded by enemies, which is inescapable. So what I want to do is lure him all the way over here. Because if I go left, he's going to turn around and go right. And we're going to be going in opposite directions and we're going to meet up. And that's going to lead to him destroying a pillar. So I'm going to wait for him to get far enough along that he follows me when I wrap around. And he has to be really, really close for that to happen. Now, the other thing I'm doing here is there's that pineapple man on the line, right? He's going to make another pass, and I need to follow him fast because that's going to give time for those enemies to come off the ladder. and then I'll be able to go up a ladder. So that was probably a little bit confusing, but basically I'm going to stand here until Spike gets really, really close, then loop through here a second time and wait for the ladder to clear. And that's what's going on. And I just realized I was supposed to destroy all the doors at the bottom. Well, I can salvage this. Oh my god, my movement is atrocious today. Well, I salvaged it anyway. Yeah, so there we go. Those are the first 15 phases. I'm excited to see where it develops further. Um, this game is pretty hard, so it's going to take me a while to learn the next 15, but I will see you when I see you. Thank you for watching.